Gary Nasai Minasan. Today we're gonna talk about Kamen Rider Geats episode 37. Before watching Kamen Rider Geats episode 37, let us start with the trailer. Let's go. Kamen Rider Geats! Damn. Grande Endo. Let's go. What is that? What is going on? Why are we getting a new suit? Just after 10 episodes of debut, we are getting another new suit. That is insane, bro. What is gonna happen to Boost Mark II right now? Who is gonna use it? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I have a feeling that maybe Boost Mark II is gonna be passed to Tycoon. It might be passed to Buffa. It can be anyone can use it. Okay, like the only problem right now is are they gonna design kind of like a special suit just for them to use Boost Mark II? I don't think so. So there is like only one. They can only give it to one other rider to use it. But then again, I highly doubt it. With that being said, let us take a look at the trailer scene by scene to break down what we can learn from the trailer itself. We start off the trailer with this scene of Buffa looking menacingly, and then we move on to Keiwa, Sarah, and also Neon looking very afraid. So this is a, how do I say, definitely they are preparing for the attack of Buffa. What is gonna happen? Are they still collecting the ID core of the rider itself? Because like that game is not finished yet, guys. I don't think there is even a ending for that game at all. Like the collecting the ID core thing seems to be kind of like a special round, and they seems to not mention any ending to it yet. So Buffa would definitely try to attack the rest of the rider to take their ID core, and that is gonna be really scary because Buffa right now is way too OP. He's indestructible for all the rider. It is crazy, man. Like, let me move on to the next thing. And then yeah, like we already know this is gonna happen. Buffa and Tycoon are fighting with one another. I have a feeling that they are definitely gonna escape. S is not gonna be here to help them, so they are gonna escape and live to fight another day, something like that. Okay, so really interesting stuff here, and I'm not sure like why Buffa, like even the Ukyo S confronted him in the previous episode. He says that, hey, do we still need to take down the rest of the riders? Like, can we like work together and take down the DGP with them, something like that? But yeah, I don't know what is gonna happen. Buffa is still going headstrong with what he wanted to do, so I say let him do what he do best. Just butcher everyone in front of him. Next thing, we get to see Keiwa going serious. He might actually do something crazy. We don't actually get to see an ID core in his belt itself, so there is a possibility that he actually loses to Buffa, and Buffa is about to crush his ID core. So he's like running towards Buffa, trying to snatch his ID core back. But then again, that is just an idea. Whether or not that is gonna happen is another big story. Okay, because they are reaching the final arc of the story. If the only rider left in the series is S and Buffa, then damn, is Tycoon even the secondary rider here? I thought that Tycoon is the second rider, not Buffa. Okay, but really crazy stuff. Let me move on to the next thing. We get to see Ukyo S looking kind of sad. Don't know what he's looking at, but and then we get to see Punk Jacker and Sumori, this best batch, these two combo are back again in this library of DGP. We are not sure where they are, but it is a library. Okay, it looks really crazy, and they are definitely looking for information regarding Mitsune and also the birth of Ukyo S. I felt like a lot of people are thinking that, hey, S is the son of Mitsune and all the stuff, blah blah. But I doubt it. Okay, I really doubt that Ukyo-S is actually the son of Mitsune itself, because remember the Caesar coin that he actually holds. Like, if you hear carefully on what Jin actually told him before Mitsune became the goddess of creation, what the DGP actually offered back in the day is a gold coin to symbolize their victory royale against in the game itself. Like, they are like, kind of like the strongest gladiator or something like that. So the Caesar coin, I would assume, belongs to Ukyo-S. So how can that be? How is it possible that Ukyo-S is still a child when Mitsune became a goddess of creation? Okay, like it just really doesn't make sense. I felt like that guy, like Ukyo-S, like that kid where Mitsune lived behind back in the day, is not the first reincarnation of Ukyo-S. The first reincarnation of Ukyo-S is someone else. Okay, so that is really crazy, but we just have to wait and see what is the truth, and what is the truth behind the birth of Ukyo-S. Let me move on to the next thing. We get to see Ukyo-S looking very bitter looking face. I wanna say Chicham, but I realized that not a lot of people actually understand what is Chicham. Okay, for those who are not familiar with the dialect that I just spoke, Chicham means suffering. Okay, like he looks like he's in suffering, something like that. But let me move on to the next thing, and then we get to see Niram Henshin into Kamen Rider. What was the name again? Glare. Okay, no, Glare. Yeah, is it Glare? Gazer. He henshin into Gazer, and he's gonna fight against Ukyo-S. So this is really weird, because like I said in my previous episode right now, yeah, I thought that Niram might not actually be siding with the DGP, all those blah blah. I could be wrong, okay, like 100% I could be wrong, but I'm just trying to figure out what Niram is doing, and how the hell did Niram actually got his hand on the vision driver. I thought the vision driver right now belongs to both Beroba and Kekera. Are we gonna see one of them dead in the next episode, like, or Beroba or Kekera die in episode 37? It might happen. Okay, it might happen. So, and then let me move on to the next thing. We get to see a action scene between Ukyo-S fighting with Gazer here, looking really cool. And then Suelo is out in the open in the real world, and right this time he is not actually losing his body. He actually have his full body here. So really interesting stuff. But let me move on. This is what I want to talk about. Boy, what is going on? What is this, boy? What is this? Legit, I am... What? This is definitely a boost rise buckle, because look at the chest piece. Look at the chest piece here. This is the engine. Okay, like this is the engine. We have a similar engine design for Boost Mark II as well. So this is Boost Mark III, I would assume. Like even the shoulder piece is the Boost shoulder piece itself. So what is gonna happen? Like how did he actually got this power up? Like there seems to be a lot of things happening in the next episode. So I hope they properly explain how Ukyo-S actually got this power up. Like, is it gonna be yet another kind of like a wish thing going on? Like the DGP will grant my reincarnation power to do whatever he wants, something like that. Okay, I'm not sure, but there's a lot of speculation on how this rise buckle actually works, because right now if you take a look at it, it is only the top half of the body that is covered in white, but the lower half of the body is still all black. So a lot of people actually says that this is gonna be kind of the first phase, and after maybe a little bit of charging of energy, he's able to fully unlock the rise buckle, or he might needs to use revolve on to unlock the full the potential of the rise buckle itself. But we just have to wait and see. Next week is not that long, it's only 7 days, so just wait. Okay, so really crazy stuff here. So okay, like I said, this is the engine piece that I talked about. But what about this thing around his chest area? It looks like kind of like a cloth thing. I don't think we ever saw this of in any chess piece of Kamen Rider Geats series at all. I'm really digging the color. It almost felt like this is how Geats meant to look, something like that. If it actually makes sense. But let me move on. I don't think there's anything else. I think that is the end of the trailer, because oh man, this is a crazy episode that we're gonna see next week. But that is all from me. Hope you enjoy. If you like what you see here, you know what to do. Subscribe, share with your friends, and lastly, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think, what is gonna happen next week in the story of Kamen Rider Kids. That is all, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye.